Welcome back to Olavius Gaming. We are continuing our hospital here. We have some issues to figure out. We have a full class, so we can't say anything about the four student setup has been good in the past. We just need to get the surgeon up to a consultant, and then he can. We've got a consultant. We've got a couple. Oh, we've got a consultant surgeon. That couldn't have been any better, the timing of that there. So what we're going to do is he's coming out. You are going in. And we've gained ourselves 2 consultants out of that. Which therefore means that we can let go. I mean, he's on silly money, but we can let go some of these doctors.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
Waterland.
Required in GP's
Don't want
office.
So we gained 2 there. So do we need to bump up the class? He's mega. So he's now that was amazing, the timing of that, the way it happened. So basically we have upgraded our doctors, so we should have consultants abound. That was big for the programme. 1 random doctor's not going to hurt anyone. Well, of course he won't hurt anyone, but he's not. Do I need him? He's just milling about a bit. I mean, how much is he on? How much is he on? 187. You're gone, mate. Don't need you. Podsmith, yes, you can have it.
Nurse required.
Consultant, good. Consultant, good. Consultant, lecturing, good. Learning. He will be big. He will be big. If he could get to surgeon psychiatrist, that would be massive for the programme. So we've only got 2 students at the moment. Is that
Nurse
true?
required in ward. Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please. Nurse required in.
Slack tongue, we can deal with
Doctor
that.
required.
Send him home. We will attempt to deal with it
We apologise for the amount of litter.
because we need the money. Instead of hating these epidemics, I've got to use them as a method to make some money, you know. There's somebody. Squished him. So we've got hopefully some nurses coming. Is she on her way? Give her a bit of an assist to get there. He's out of the pandemic mode. So he's cured though, right? I thought he was going to drink his piece. Just go to the pharmacy and drink the stuff, mate. I mean, he got done with the...
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in ward.
Financial problems.
Nurse required in Doctor required in GP's office.
I think we're at steady state operations, honestly. We just need to get cruising through. Just not seen an awful lot of kind of expensive real estate as well. I mean, will that have a... That must have a door to the outside as well, right? Of course. It's $5,000. That looks pointless. That's mega, so we need $5,000 basically. Got to send you home. Once we get the OR up and ripping, we'll be good.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Doctor on his way to training. Right.
Doctor required.
So we should have passed the pandemic basically, right?
Doctor required in GP's office.
Oh, the health inspector goes all the way through because he's going to reception.
Doctor required in GP's
As long as she
office.
doesn't blurt out something. So good, we made some money there on that, which is big for the programme. Let's... What a wee bit of lag. Why can't it go there? Is this going to clog the whole place again? No. Got to get the drinks machines down. Good. Even with his giant head, you can still pull it off. We need a slack tongue area. That is for sure.
Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in GP's office.
Don't know what that is. How did that happen?
Nurse required in ward. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Move him up. So how did he come so quickly then? This could be the buster that does us here. This guy's going to pump us with a serious hit.
Epidemic now under control.
$12,000.
Staff announcement. Epidemic warning.
Let's roll the dice again. I don't know why. I think it's someone leaves is basically what happens, is it? That's, I mean, he's not even walked out the door yet, the guy from the other one. So, don't bother with this, mate. It's not your job. You've got to wait until... Oh, no, it's a VIP. I thought it was... It's not. It's Billy Savo or someone. It's nothing to worry about. I thought it was the health guy, but he just goes straight to the... Wow, she's radioactive. So we've got a surgeon here. A surgeon psychiatrist. If he would get to so if she leaves, does that
general diagnosis. We apologise for the amount of litter. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
It's a wee bit dicey here. Is she going to walk out the door?
Nurse required in ward.
Where the hell's all the... Goldman could be huge. You need to come out, mate, I'm afraid, because we've got something seriously going wrong over here, and we're not are not dealing with it well at all. $800. This is just terrible. There's absolutely no reason why we should have failed that. It's just one thing after another, basically, at the moment. Like that.
Staff announcement. Incoming patients with bloaty head. Doctor
That's the
required in
health
GP's
inspector.
office. Doctor required in inflator
Could be
room.
curtains here.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
If he clocks something.
Epidemic
It's not
contained.
contained, it's far from contained. 18k. I mean, it's not good. It's not good, put it that way.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
I feel as though the diagnosis area has been a marginal success, but should have had a staff room in this building, right there,
Doctor required in GP's office.
and just kept it a bit more tight. I mean, I'm talking as if I failed it, I might not. We're getting to the end of the year, so there could be something here for us. A lot of cures happening. The operating theatre is obviously crucial. We cannot borrow anymore. Completely ignored the emergency. Did we cure it? We did.
Attention, earthquake warning.
Something's gonna blow up. Sweaty palms. 10. I think it's...
Doctor required in GP's office.
I mean, we're on the right way with it. I mean, we've got some good doctors coming off, so that's like big. It's not...
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
It's not horrendous. The operating theatre is obviously massive.
Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office.
We're coming down with the money though. We are on the right way. The radiation's a clear problem.
Maintenance required in hair restorer. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor
Radiation's
required
a
in GP's office.
issue. I feel as though if we roll through the year Nobody died. Which is £6,000, I believe. So if we got cash flow positive, which I don't see why we shouldn't be. These guys are ready to graduate.
Doctor required in
And
GP's office.
then, so there's a surgeon. Surgeon psychiatrist. He would be appointable as is. He's going up to surgeon. Pete's doing the business, so yeah. I think we're good.
Nurse required in ward.
It's just, how bad's it going to get, right? In terms of cash flow until we can cure all these people.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in...
Nurses aren't going ballistic. Doctor's fine. Give him a slight raise. Okay. Cures I'm winning. Deaths I'm winning. Visitors I'm highest. Value I'm highest. So that was just a rough first year. No, still 2, right? £4,000. Decent value. I mean, there's only so much money I've got. High standards, no deaths. And the soft drink award puts me into the black. So we
Doctor required an inflator room. Nurse
have
required
got a
in
path now out of this mess. We need a plot of land. So we need 5-5.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Surprisingly quiet. I mean, with the gangbusters class, with the gangbusters class coming through,
Inflator room.
I think we can,
Nurse
we
required in
could
pharmacy.
get there. So we've got,
Doctor required in GP's office.
got a good couple of so get these 2 up for 7.
Nurse required in...
Billy Savills, he's easy to impress. So basically, get those 2 clinics up, that's cash flow, while we're
Nurse
waiting
required in
for
ward.
the surgeons to be ready. Might as well get them up to being consultants.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
£3,000 we need. Get that serviced. So there's a setup here. We've got a basis of
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
got a plot of land which is big. It's right outside here actually, so it's not bad. We need to send you home. I cannot. Can I loan more? Oh, I can. Let's quickly get that down before we lose more. Minimum size. It's like it's just, do the treatment, walk out. It's not like a GP's office or something.
Doctor needed in Slack Tongue Clinic. Nurse required in pharmacy. Nurse required in ward.
As you start to put these down, you definitely get towards profitability. Damn it, couldn't couldn't get the
Doctor required in GP's office. Warning! Epidemic alert!
I mean, if we could get this and make it a success, then it could be massive.
Doctor required in GP's office.
She's wondering about something.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
Just need to luckily get away with one, and then
Doctor, attending psychiatry,
your decision,
please.
kidney
Doctor
beans.
required in GP's office. Nurse
Well,
required
why
in
don't you
ward.
send a fax and I'll tell you you're going home, mate. I've not got anything for you, mate. Oh, where's the guy?
Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Can she be moved to the head of the queue? Dunno.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
So we need to cure these two. Need to go home, mate.
Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse
Oh
required
yes.
in ward.
So we're really ripping through now. 4, 5, and then 15.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
As soon as we see 4, 5, which we could get out of this epidemic. So the timer's gone through there.
Doctor required
I
an
think that's
inflator
because
room.
I was ready this time. Oh, somebody died. That's
Nurse
not good.
required in ward.
Oh, it's not good.
Doctor needed
We've
in
got
flat
enough
tongue
for the
clinic.
hair
Nurse
restoration
required in
though.
pharmacy.
So let's bang that in.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Can't fit a 3-unit room, so
Epidemic now under control.
can't fit a 3-unit room really, right? I mean, we might be able to fit toilets, to be honest. Send home. 8 grand. Raise. Hectic. Very, very hectic. No, you can't fit a 3-unit room, so we'll need to go over here.
We apologise for the amount of litter.
And then
Nurse
put
required
a
in
bigger
fracture
one
clinic,
there.
please.
Getting a little bit dicey, always does. I mean,
Doctor needed in hair restoration.
really never
Doctor,
gets.
attending
It's always
psychiatry,
hectic.
please. Doctor
Always
needed in flat
hectic.
tongue clinic.
Just the way
Doctor
it
required in
rolls.
GP's office.
Unexpected swelling. Cannot do that.
Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor, attending
So-
psychiatry, please. Doctor required in GP's office.
We need surgeons in a bad way. These guys are worth persevering with, I think.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio,
Because
please.
we've got kind of other fish to fry, I'd say.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor needed in slack tongue clinic.
If we can hit 15 grand, then we can put up the deacon camo. And for example, this guy could be cured. We're on the cusp. Oh, there you go. Might not fit yet, it doesn't fit quite.
Nurse
It's gotta
required
be a
in
big one.
ward.
First time I've had this, so
Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor Doctor required in decontamination.
So, first time I've had that, I think. So we're pushing on with the complexity.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Really, only surgery now. Away from success. This is a nice little area. Surgery. So let's have a look at the doctor situation. So consultant good. He's a lecturer. He's chilling. He's about to become a surgeon. He is a surgeon. He's a consultant already, and he is a surgeon. So could do with filling up that class. I think there's one missing, right? Yeah.
Nurse required in
dodgy.
fracture clinic, please.
Would a consultant research be a game changer? It wouldn't, because he's done it all. Diagnosis equipment, probably hundo actually. So I think that did make progress better there, honestly.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
We're really sending.
Nurse required in ward.
So there's
Nurse
a
required
door
in
right
pharmacy. Epidemic
to
alert
the helipad. Alright, here we go. It's a 12 grander, so there's a bit of money involved. He's washing his hands. People let him well. He's been squished. Nobody is out here. Alright, well, see how that is. I'm sorry guys, but it's not going to happen. So treatment, operating theatre's 8 grand, so we need to have the 8 grand. Oh, there's a full marks guy. So let's see how we get on here. All in the toilet for some reason. So what's your problem? Queuing for pharmacy. All queuing for the pharmacy. Come on, love. Give me a break. Oh, no, we got somebody straight in. Two nurse setups. Crazy.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor, attending psychiatry,
One of the
please.
doctors has
Nurse
become a
required in
consultant.
ward.
Nah, he didn't get his qualification. So he qualified as a researcher. So Goldton's 216 and he's not. I mean, he's already more, but he's just ploughing ahead, so it's a shame. Now, that guy is the baller. Right. So we can keep lecturing.
Epidemic
Did we
over.
pass it?
Stand down.
30 grand. Damn. Couldn't get the throughput at the pharmacy. Tempted to bring out that. I mean, we're really in the hole. That was not good with the epidemic there. Kind of lost focus a little bit there. He's nearly dead. We've got plenty of consultants, honestly. So that is big. Got a space for the for the operating theatre. So that's big. I mean, I like my strategy on the epidemics, to be honest. I think it's worth the gamble.
Doctor required in GP's office.
So Hyman Portsmouth, Pete is lecturing. So probably this guy should become the lecturer.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio,
For another
please.
class.
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor needed in slap tongue clinic. Doctor needed in hair restoration. Nurse required in pharmacy.
Or just pull them all out. Well, I can't afford it anyway. How much do we get for a hair restoration? He needs to restore his own hair, funnily enough. He should have done it on himself while he was on it. Obviously not bothered. Just walking out the door in white. Come on, mate. Sweep. Sweepy McSweeperson. This guy's rapid and he's baller at sweeping. Just one guy like that's enough to turn the tide. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a go again. $14K in the hole. Okay, he's going to the GP's office. He's getting, come on, is that a consultant? It is. Cure him, or diagnose him at least. Alright, the squits, he's coming down here. How's she doing? She is good. Okay, here he comes. He's going to go in there. He's going to get cured. So, does that roll the timer on all the way? No, it does not. Yes, it does, so we've passed it. Good. We have passed that. 10 grand in the hole. Coming up for the 20th of December. I mean, that guy's glowing and you've got him on the bench. Like, seriously, guys? Just put him in the shower. Absolute nuggets. She's been thinged for 2 grand. Good. Strength. So we've passed that, right? 6.5k baller. 6.5k, absolute baller. Still leading the Hall of Shame, whatever that is. Curing big time. Deaths cost me 6 grand, which is frustrating. Best rep 3 grand. Cures to death. Dirty. I don't feel it's dirty. But, you know.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
That's what the algorithm says. We're going to send you home. We will be getting to that. Well, I think that was a successful year at the hospital. We have got various pieces of equipment up and running. Don't want to lose it, so like a handyman. Various pieces of equipment were put up and running. We do, however, need an operating theatre, which will be the goal next time. We did say we'd get it in this episode, but recruitment of surgeons has been a little bit problematic, so we will need to optimise our doctors for sure to make that happen, but we'll leave it there for today. If you did enjoy the episode, please consider leaving a like, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe, and leave a comment with any advice you may have for me. Alright, thanks, see you in the next one.